Be blessed by the divine. Alpha meditation. The brain, the human brain, is a fascinating creation of Mother Nature. We can easily study the functioning of the brain by connecting the brain to an electroencephalogram or EEG machine. Scientists have been studying the functioning of the brain over about 70-80 years since the EEG machine got invented. What they discovered is that the brain functions in essentially 5 stages. At stage 1, which is the wakeful state, the brain functions between 14 cycles to 40 cycles per second. The brain or the body cannot withstand the functioning of the brain beyond 40 cycles per second. 40.1 cycle per second, the body cannot withstand that frequency. The life comes out of the body. This stage is called the beta level of frequency or the wakeful state, as you can easily remember it to be. When you are about to go to sleep, when you are just going to sleep, sleep with dreams is a state that is understood by doctors as the alpha level of frequency, between 8 and 13 cycles per second. Now, in that particular stage, your brain attains enormous capacity to increase its ability to function. Your biomagnetic energy becomes much better. However, because the brain is shutting down in a mode of going to sleep, you are unable to get the benefit out of the brain functioning at the alpha level of frequency. The third stage is the 4 to 7 cycles per second. At that stage, the brain reaches even deeper level of functioning, and that stage is understood by doctors as the deep sleep stage, usually between 11 in the night and 3 in the morning for normal human beings. You don't remember any dreams that you probably get during that time. And in that stage, you are in your deepest sleeping moment. However, once again, when you are at that deep sleep mode, you are not able to remember anything. So it's in a semi-consciousness state. There is a deeper stage than that when the brain goes into delta level of frequency of 0.5 through 3 cycles per second. And that stage is what the doctors claim to be coma stage of the brain. And of course, in coma stage, you are in a practically an unconscious state. You don't remember anything whatsoever. Below 0.5 is when you reach the samadhi state where you don't remember anything whatever. That's the near end of your journey of consciousness itself. And not many people have reached or succeeded in reaching that stage of subtlest level of deeper delta level of frequencies. It is, however, possible for you to reach such deep levels of meditative state through the simplified Kundalini Yoga. We have conducted tests for Kundalini yogis, thousands of them, for several years now, and we have scientific records to prove that the Sky Yoga system given to us by Sri Vethathiri Maharshi helps the aspirant to quickly, within a few days, shift from the active beta level to low beta to high alpha level of frequency. And we have enough records to prove that this is possible even for a child of around 15 years of age. We recommend that anybody who has reached around 15 years can learn the simplified Kundalini Yoga system and can benefit from this. Within a few days or a few weeks of practice of simplified Kundalini Yoga, the brain will begin to operate at the alpha level of frequency. The alpha meditation is possible by focusing your mind on your life force at the Ajna chakra. Ajna chakra is posited between the eyebrows right here and connected to your pituitary gland. 4 inches behind this particular spot here is your pituitary gland. Pituitary gland is what I would like to call as the master gland of the body. The scientists have written a lot about this particular gland. And we understand as yogis, as practitioners of yoga, we understand the pituitary to be the gland that controls the conscious functions and the meta functions of the brain and the mind. By going to the alpha level of frequency, we begin to open the pages of our inner recordings, or otherwise called as the karmic imprints. As the brain starts to focus, as the mind starts to focus on the life force vibration, the Kundalini vibrations, the brain starts to function at the alpha level of frequency. By meditating at the Brahmendriya or the Duriya chakra, which is the crown chakra, your pineal gland gets activated. 4 inches below the Brahmendriya chakra is your pineal gland. Pineal gland is once again understood to be an internal clock system or the internal control and the order system gland for the body. The rishis or the seers, especially in our country, in India, have understood the pineal gland to be the headmaster gland of the body. It controls even the pituitary, they say. The doctors are beginning to acknowledge that there is perhaps deeper purpose and meaning for the pineal gland, for the researches being done in the pineal gland. And I'm sure at some point of time they will discover something much more scientific, and they will be able to help explain it to us simpler to all of us. But the rishis have always talked very highly about this beautiful pineal gland meditation. At that meditation level, the brain begins and stays at the alpha level of frequency and even starts to go towards the theta level of frequency of 4 to 7 cycles per second. We have records to prove that anybody who has learned the Brahmendriya meditation or the crown chakra meditation can easily reach the alpha level and remain at the alpha level and succeed in everything that the person wants to do in life. Because at the alpha level of meditation, your brain starts to get access to the past karmic records. It's able to superimpose these records. It's able to cleanse the genetic center. It is able to discriminate between right and wrong much more clearly and permanently sublimate and eliminate the wrong deeds of the past, the wrong karmic records of the past, the records that could invoke a wrong hurtful action in us in the future. It can completely eliminate from our system. And such is the power of the Alpha meditation. Do learn simplified Kundalini Yoga and succeed with the Alpha meditation in your life. Be blessed by the Divine.